Okay, we're back out. As you can see, it's snowing harder. A lot harder. So funny. It is snowing hard right now. And not even a little bit. These are big flakes coming down. Fish will never guess I'm here. This is called a surprise attack. It's crazy. This is a regular, snowstorm. An ultralight. Oh, fishing fairly, not too far from shore. Woo. This is nuts. Glad I wore my winter jacket. Very important. The element of surprise is very, very important. I think we got it today. What do you think? Got the element of surprise today. As long as I can stay warm, we're good. I mean, again, the good thing about snow, it doesn't make you wet. Makes everything else wet as it melts. About 35 degrees outside. And I'm going to do a Bronco blade on my mule jig. It's pretty much an all species bait. So really is what crazy, isn't it? All the snow in the middle of June. Crazy. A lot of snow. Trees are all dusted. It's real pretty. Something about snow too as it falls. It's very relaxing. Whew, got chill right there. A little bit of a chill. I think I've told you guys or taught you guys before on several. The reason fishing from a boat close to shore is more successful than bank fishing is because uh, you're fishing the drop off properly. Fish are ambush predators. So as this comes into the deeper water, look at the snow. Isn't this crazy? It's just coming down hard, man. It's almost a whiteout. What's called a whiteout, where it snows so much. Yes, he passed. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. It'll stop tomorrow. Oh, there's a bite. Come on. A little bit of a bite. Didn't take my bait. Still good. Man, it's coming down. You guys see it? You probably do. I mean, it's all over. There's tons of snow. Sure, there's a small craft advisory out. Makes me laugh. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. We got one. Little guy, doesn't feel big. Let's see what he is. It is a smallmouth bass. It's a smallmouth bass. Yay for me. The nice thing too about catching fish in cold weather like this, the fish are really warm. So there you go. Our first smallmouth for the day. Yay for us, huh? See? You guys just think I'm crazy for being out here in the snow, 35-degree weather, fishing on in the wind. Kind of reminds you of last year, huh? So I was in my kayak and almost died. Not in a kayak. This pontoon boat got 2 chambers in each one of the pontoons. So it's very, very, even if I lose a chamber, it'll still float. Not well, but it'll float. Keep me out of the water. Snow, snow, snow. So we got one smallmouth in the boat. Yay for us. We love smallmouth. Fun little fighters. They really are. This is just crazy. Just crazy. You guys think I'm nuts? Oh, there we go. There's another bite. Oh, missed it. I love these Bronco blades. If you guys ever want like the best multi-species bait there is, you go to Mule Fishing. They're only $4. Get these little blades to add to a jig. Best multi-species bait I've ever used, and because it'll catch everything from trout to bass, obviously, crappie, perch, whatever. It's just a great multi-species lure. It adds a beautiful amount of flash to it. I have good success with all the colors: silver, gold, chartreuse, red. Really good stuff. You'll love it. Ethan, $4. $4 or $5 for each pack. Not much to pay. You get 3 blades in a pack, but his jigs are 5 per pack, which are awesome jigs. They're my favorite jig. I won't use anything else. Very finesse jigs. And his plastics last forever. Really stretchy. They'll hit until you want to change it. They'll stay on it. Really. All right, look at that. The snow is lighting up for a second. Another cloud burst coming on the other side of the lake. The wind's let up a little bit. It's good. Give me a reprieve of being in a blizzard. I know. It does remind me of, although I was in a kayak and it was white capping. All right. I was not in a kayak and it's not white capping. The lake is fairly flat. A little bit of a bite. There, these Bronco blades. Yep, Here comes the wind. So much for that brief moment of tranquility. Oh, yep, here comes the wind. Oh, it's dragging my anchor. This is all like, grass down there. Push away from the shore a little bit. Blow towards the shore. Oh, right about over it. Hard to tell. It's lake so deep. Best, I guess, with this wind. But my anchor just slowed me down. It's wind. I could troll. Basically what I'm doing now. I'm drifting just slowly because of my anchor. But it is a little bit chilly as this, it's 35 when I was at the marina earlier. Water's about 60 degrees. So, it does help. Rainbow Kayak. Control this dig, and I've done that with good success. Oh, but I like this spot. This is a good spot to fish. When people want to bank fish, this is where I send them, and they don't want to walk very far. So I send them over here to these two down trees and down to cast out. Got decent depth and good cover down here. Usually, you can catch some nice fish over here. Basically, is a converted crappie jig. With the Bronco blade, it makes it a bass lure. But again, a great multi-species bait. Oh, there's one chasing it right up to the boat. Chased it right up to the buzz. It was a little smallmouth. Decent size, about maybe a pound. We'll take a 1 pounder on my ultralight. So much fun. Hey, wind died down for again for a second. Stop, start, stop, start. Here it comes again. The bait came off when I cast it. Hard to keep bait on a single hook. That nope, came off. I thought it saw it. Just gotta really compress that bait, you know. Nice thing too about being cold, kind of helps you, but compress it very well. Just take a little bit, stick it in your hands, rub it together like you're warming up your hands on a cold day. Keep doing it, and it'll compress that dough really tight. And you can put it on the hook. There you go. Now watch it fall off. I cast it. I'm getting too close to shore here. Good deal. Picnic table in the water. Just shows you where the oh, there it goes. Oh, we got one. Oh, we had one. It was another smallmouth. I tell people will catch fish over here. This is a good shore spot. Good bank fishing in this spot. Rainbow Bay. Alright. Snow. Look at people when they rent a cabin here, they don't expect snow in June. Alright, let's try to get something a little bit bigger than that little guy was. A little smaller than the last one we caught. More snow. This is wild. This is like November, October, November weather. You know, I'm used to a little bit of snow, but not this much in June. So it's kind of an odd storm. The climate activists will say, "Oh, it's climate change." Now it's Oregon. This is Oregon. We have what's called false springs here, where it's beautiful for a month. People plant their gardens and their flowers and their vegetables, and then it freezes. It's called a false spring. Man. Yeah, I really don't mind the snow, but the wind drives you nuts a little bit. Plus, there's a wind chill factor, which you guys cannot feel. can't I build a resource? Sure. It's only took hold on something. That's good. A good distance from the shore. Oh, stop moving. Hope it keeps me this distance from the shore. Ah, come on. Hold on. Still drifting. Ah, oh, a little nibble. Maybe there's a great blue heron right in front of me. There we go. There it is on the wood, on the log right there. Beautiful, beautiful bird. Just flew in. Probably waiting for me to catch something so we can take it. I'll tell you, there's something too about water birds like that. They can't swim. They have long legs for one reason: wading. But they can't swim, so They'll only go water as deep as their legs will allow them. More fish. All right. Ooh, got a little bit of a chill, but no wind at the moment. Here. And no snow at the moment. Much. About 6 feet of water below me. I can see the bottom clearly. Nice rocky bottom. Small slide. Small. We go a little farther out. That's vegetation. My anchor's holding. We're in a good spot. At least I think we are. Ah. Oh, here comes the wind again. Stop, start, stop, start, and I lost my bait. Dang it. I thought I felt something, but I didn't want to get excited. Anybody on? Oh, yeah, somebody's on. Hey guys, hit like. Please. I'm freezing. It's snowing. It's windy. I'm in Oregon. This is what Oregon is like. Let's see if we can clear off that lens a little bit. Sure, it's got some wetness on it. I'll probably never look so good through a diffused lens. Ah. And the reason I'm fishing up here because I have to wait for my son for his shift. So I, you're at a lake. You gotta fish. Now, normally I wouldn't go fishing on a day like this, but I am because I'm here and I have to be here. So you might as well put a line in the water. I'm on Rainbow Bay, which is a kind of a sheltered bay. I mean, not completely. I mean, you're still going to get snow and some wind, but if you go out to the middle of the lake, it's pretty bad. You don't want to go to the pool. We are not venturing over there. We'll stay over here. Work this little cove here in the marina. We'll work the marina, but it's windier over there. And like I said, normally wind doesn't matter when it's warm. And when it's 35 degrees out, oh, dang it. Oh, I pulled it right out of his mouth. Dang it. When it's 35 degrees, there's a wind chill factor. Yeah, you got probably it feels like 25. And you're thinking, Mike, you're such a wuss. 25? That's nothing. You're still in the positives. And I would agree with you. But being born and raised in California, in Santa Barbara County, and then spending most of my adult life in Fresno, which is an Indian word for furnace, I think I do pretty darn good up here in Oregon. And all you climate change people, you can just hold your breath. Just I don't believe too much in that. Every time the temperature changes, it's climate change. Okay? I do believe that man has mismanaged the environment. To some degree, you're probably right. I know there's a big one right there. They just got let's get close to the logs over there. Oh, one that broke surface. See if he wants what I have. Oh, it didn't look like a very big one. Water's so clear, guys. Yeah, we have a neighboring lake called Fish Lake. It's looking really bad. Also, I've been getting, before I quit last week, I was getting complaints from customers about how poorly managed that lake is. Bathrooms aren't operating, things like that. And they got new owners last year, and I think those owners probably think it was going to be, owning a resort was going to be like being at a resort. And you know what? It is not. Our owners, I mean, ours, the owners here, I gotta change my lingo. The owners here are really hard working people. They work really, really hard. Way harder than I would want to at our ages. That's for sure. But they understand that a resort, oh, a resort, you're offering people an expectation, and you got to live up to that. And it's not easy. I mean, you're running a bar, you're running a restaurant, you're running campgrounds, you're running services, you're running rental, you're running all sorts of stuff. And you're accountable to the Department of the Interior. I mean, you gotta, okay, I'm gonna try a square bill. what I what I call a coffin bill, because the bill looks like a coffin. Not really hurting. Now this one, really is so slow. I mean, it hurts. It's almost like not reeling in. Doing so slow. This is my drag race bait. Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. And you're off to the races. It is a very finesse bait. And there's one thing: never work a bait faster than it's designed to work. You know, let the bait do its job. Don't try to overwork it. Oh, here comes the snow again. At least it's kind of straight down ish. Wild. Oh, something a little bit bigger than the coffin bill. Not too much bigger. When this coffin bill starts to hit, 8 out of 10 casts in the position. Really fun. Fun bait. Uh, How about a jerk bait? I'll put a jerk bait on it. Cold. I might have to go in again, warm up, and stop feeling your fingers. Just let it be. Now with jerk baits, guess what you do with them? Switch the tip. You're jerking along, and it's changing directions. And it basically looks like a shad. That's, well, dawning. Gives it a lot more flash. Oh, now the snow's coming directly into my face. It shifted. It was to my back. Now it is not. Now it's coming straight down. And I've cast it over the vegetation area, which is more largemouth. Smallmouths are towards the shore. This is more of a largemouth bait than it is a smallmouth bait. Both will hit it, but a little bit of weight on this for my ultralight, so it's a little heavy for my ultralight. You just twitch it, keep twitching. A jerk bait really makes a presentation in the water. It looks really good. I mean, for a fisherman anyway. I'm going to see if the fish will want it today. That is crazy. I don't think I've seen this much snow in June. I mean, I've only lived here a few years, but I haven't seen this much snow in June. Usually you get a little bit of a flurry, but you don't get a snowstorm. This is when people come up, call the resort and say, well, what's the weather like? We have a live cam. Okay. LakeoftheWoodsResort.com. You can look. It's snowing. It's cold. It's windy, but the lake looks good. Fairly flat. Oh, she'd see me going up and up and not for long. I would definitely go in. Now you change the rhythm of the bait, reel it in straight, change your little twitches, and try a different look to the bait and see if that will attract a fish. That's kind of, when you're dealing with lures, or anything, it's not a presentation to the fish to make them want it. There's my anchor. It's over there. I could throw this direction right now because the wind's died down. Now, you really want to watch out about bait casters and tossing it, casting it into the wind. Backlashes are so easy to get. So easy to get. The neat thing about a cold day like this, the steam off of the lake meets the clouds up in the sky, and you can see the steam go up and meet. So it looks like a reverse waterfall. It's really pretty some days, Thing actually not very far from shore. Drifted in a bit, not much. I know you guys think probably a few comments. I don't know. I can't see it. You're on the chair. I know. I lost my stupid brand new camera mount made of sturdy metal. Jerk bait's not working. Should have got a bite by now. Maybe something more than this. Well, let's try lipless. Try lipless. All right, let's try lipless. It's too big a bait for this rod. Okay, this is my medium heavy. This is a lipless, of course, that I painted because you'll never find one looking that crazy. Um, at the store. I like to bounce my lipless a little bit. Lip This works great for all bass. It's a really good fallback bait, for hard baits. Some people call them rattle traps. Oh, I hit that tree. I took a while for it to drop. Because they rattle a lot. It's like a little baby rattle in the water. Look at the snow coming down. Oh my gosh. But you run rattle traps a little through the water. It's a bait for reaction strikes. But you can run a rattle trap at any depth you want. Just about. Just let it sink. It's going in my mouth. The snow. Now, you could put a bimini on this, but I couldn't cast with a bimini. Maybe we'll go in for a little bit longer. Warm up. We're going to warm up. And then we'll come back out like we did earlier. We only caught one smallmouth on this particular stint. Okay, whenever I pull this up in this part of the lake, the anchor looks like Cousin It. So much vegetation on it. Here we go. There we go. And it's free on it. That's it. And somebody's fishing line. Yeah, take that fishing line off. There we go. Oh, my engine. Then we'll go and warm up. And then we'll come back out. Today's we have fishing sessions today. Catch one or two. One or two. Oh my goodness. Wild. What a gas. Middle of June, we have a big snowstorm. Climatologists. Oh my gosh. The world is ending.